I did a oxalic acid treatment using the gas vape. You see that one of them's bringing in some yellow pollen. Just got distracted on that one. But those little pegs are where I put the gas vape in. It's a little copper instrument from England I ordered. Works great, and it's a lot cheaper than just paying $300 for InstaVape. And I get less damage with bees because they don't get burned up on the ones that you put in with a tray and heat up. So, but I saw some deformed wing on the one on the end, which is the weaker one. But then the reason I saw it is because they were being a little bit. There's one with the pollen on it right there. Oh, came off. She's just gone in. And so this is like December 13th, I think. And these guys are bringing pollen in Georgia. It's kind of weird. But so I did a treatment on these guys. I reloaded it up and gave them a heavy treatment of oxalic acid. And thankfully that hive in the end there is still pretty active for December. The other ones are really hyperactive for December. But they were using this as an entrance, and being December in Georgia, I still have yellow jackets around. And I didn't want them having to guard too many entrances, so I decided to block those holes up with a twig that I'll pull out. I'm going to do another treatment when it gets up to like 65 again. I'll do another treatment of oxalic acid and try and knock back those mites again. But it seems to have not affected the hives too much. This one here really was about busy, really busy, about 5 minutes ago. Now it looks like it's dead, but it's not. So that's 3 of my hives. I already thought the one on the end was going to die out, but it's not there yet. Each one of these has about 5 pounds of powdered sugar on them. I've used the Man Lake feeders on the ones that I have. On the other ones, I just put newspaper down on top of the frames. The one closest to me, the brood nest is higher up. I just didn't get around to removing the lower end. And if it gets up to like 75, I might open the whole sucker up and suit up for that. But that middle one's quite busy. It's interesting. They just have newspaper and 5 pounds of powdered sugar on it. I treated them with oxalic acid last week. Got another set of hives over here. That's just a feeder one right there. These ones have been strong at times, weak at others. They have the same treatment on them. I blocked up that top entrance on the Man Lake feeder boards because the yellow jackets were going in there, and I'm probably going to get buzzed by these guys because this is their entrance. This is one of my busier hives that I've had. Really quite active. You see a yellow jacket on top of that one, just under the ridge, walking along, little rascals. I put some powdered sugar in a liquid food in that end feeder there, and strap the thing down so that the deer and the coons don't get to it. These guys are pretty active. Oh, there you go. Hygienic flight. Pulling one out, probably one that died during my treatment. Don't know whether you saw that, but she just pulled out. There's the pollen coming in. Crazy thing is the bees aren't even using that feeder at the end. Let's just try and keep the yellow jackets away. There's obviously enough in there that they don't have to worry about. So they're checking each other out and cleaning each other off. There's another one, pollen. So I've not got any pollen patties on these guys yet. The beetles were horrendous this year in my yard, even after putting nematodes in the ground. So I decided to, I probably won't put a pollen patty on these guys until the spring, like late winter, and then try and try from there to bump them up for the spring. But you see how they've chewed the entrance and made it a little bit bigger. It seems like in Georgia, whenever I poke my nose in, they've always got brood in this area. So they never quite get ready get completely broodless, but they have a certain amount. The other one's getting really busy now. Look at that. The black on the front there is old sugar water. I had a bad feeder, kept on dribbling out. I thought I was going to lose that hive, but they did better. And I saw some robbing out activity, which is why I put the shield on. The front there, it seems to block, but then I got it too tight and I had to pull it back a bit. But it's still there, so I can just put it on there in the future. Alrighty. See, that one just went dead. Here's one coming in. Going to land. That one's not too sure about landing there, is he? It's like a youngster.